Welcome back everybody to this week's video. So this is a continuation from last week's video. So right now we have a piece of ash mounted on the lathe and we are marking out for the mortise. And now we're going to mark out for the foot, which we soon realise I'm going to make a little bit bigger. There we go. Alright, so we've got the camera turned around, the lathe turned on, and we're going to start by turning it to shape. So the first tool we've got in hand is the mid-size finisher from Easy Wood Tools. We're just flattening off the bottom here and going around the sides and taking it to shape. And one final pass. There you go. Alright, so now we're going to make the mortise. So the first tool is the mid-sized detailer. And clear it all out with the #1 hollower. Flatten everything off with the mid-sized rougher. And back to the detailer so it matches the angles of the jaws in the chuck. Alright, so I've already done most of the sanding now, so I'm just going to sand to 240 grit with Klingspor abrasives. Going to clean the grain here with some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol. Some matte sanding sealer from Hampshire Sheen.
Another week, another day, another hour since you went away, and so cliche you didn't say goodbye. I've been waiting for so long, still debating what went wrong.
And here is some Stone Effect spray paint.
You pulled away, you couldn't say what we were struggling with. It's one of us, it's obvious, but who's to really blame? There's an aching in my heart, all the questions that
I was going to give this a couple of coats, but I eventually decided I liked seeing the wood grain pop through the actual finished product, so I decided to leave it. So we're going to seal that in again with some sanding sealer. Not sure if it needed this, but I did it anyway. Alright, so now we're going to get to doing the other side now. So we're going to define where the rim is going to be with the detailer. And start by hollowing it out with the #1 hollower, also known as the TI5. And there's the mid-size finisher to flatten everything off, which seemed pretty pointless, as you'll see in a minute. There's the rougher. And there you go. Now you see why it was pointless, because we're putting some ripples in the bottom. And that's the #1 hollower again. Alright, once again, done most of the sanding, so we're just going to sand to 240 grit here again. Back to cleaning the grain with some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol. Some more sanding sealer. And of course some more stone effect paint.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong.
Alright, so while that's drying off, we're going to mix up some Mod Podge.
But who knows if we get joy or sorrow.
With some Mica Powder from Eye Candy Pigments. This is Okinawa Blue, a couple of scoops in there. And some Dark Ocean Blue Mica Powder. If you want to save a bit of coin on the any Mica products, then there's a little bit of discount code linked down in the description. We're just going to get these mixed up now. As you can see, they start going a bit pastely, but eventually when we get it put on, the Mod Podge should dry clear, and you should see the micas sparkle through. So there we go. As you can see, pastely. I've done a little bit of testing, but I think it's still a little bit more practicing that's needed. So alright, so now we're just going to apply it here. The darker one goes in the lower parts. Kind of give it a bit of depth. And the lighter one goes on top. And then we wait for it to dry. Takes about an hour.
One eternity later.
And there you go. The glitter of the mica come through. So now we're going to seal it in with some sanding sealer again. And now we're going to drill a hole for the bird to sit on the rim of the bowl. Alright, so now we've got a piece of ash in the lathe. So this is going to be for the dowel, which is going to go into the bird and into the bowl. Just going to take it around, and yeah, that's basically about it. Just going to quickly mark the length here. And separate it with a handsaw. And now some assembly time. So as you can see, they take that dowel there and put it into the bird. Like I said, this is a continuation from last week's project. So if you want to see how I made that bird, there'll be a link up into the cards and the end screens. Please hit that thumbs up, show it your friends, show it your family, show your enemies if you like. And if you want to see more of my videos, don't forget, hit them buttons on the right hand side. And until next week, Bye bye for now.